Okay, so today we are just going to be looking at some old sparring footage. I'm going to be reviewing it, and then I'm just going to be sharing what I think that I could have done better. And in the comments, I would love it if you guys could also share your thoughts on what I could have done better and how I could have improved back then. This is probably in June of 2021, so a little bit ago. I've improved a lot on my boxing. But right here, as you can see, the first thing I notice is that my hands and my posture are down, and my head is down, and my eyes are looking down. So the worst thing that I could do right here is keep looking down because I can't see. If I have to explain why you need to be able to see in a boxing fight, then you should not do boxing. So that's one way that we can improve in that position right there. I would have preferred if I could have cut an angle or throw something back instead of just covering up. So right here, as you can see, I'm also covering up again. I cannot see. When I'm looking down like that and my hands are covering my face like that, I can't see what's coming next. So at the end of the day, you're just getting hit and you don't know where it's coming from. And the best thing that I could suggest in that scenario is just to throw a Hail Mary punch, which is basically a punch that you throw and just hope that you're going to hit somebody because you're throwing it in the direction that you're getting hit from. So I'm going to let the sparring play out a little bit more. So the kid I'm sparring with, he has, I would say, a little bit more experience than I did at this point. Right here is just bad positioning on my part. So what I could have done to improve my positioning, honestly, the best way I could have improved my positioning is just keeping my chin down, and look where my hands are at. My right hand is totally all the way down. My left hand is totally all the way down. My posture is terrible. My chin is straight up. I'm looking at my opponent, but that's the only good thing that I'm doing in this scenario. I don't even look like I'm in a great balanced position like you should be in a boxing stance. So I am doing a good job of using my range. One thing that I do want to point out also is that I should tighten up my stance a little bit. I should tighten up my arms, bring them a little closer in, and I should tighten up my chin, everything. Tuck everything in. And honestly, I heard a good coach say this one time. It's a good way to think about just putting your forehead down instead of thinking about putting your chin down, because when you think about putting your chin down, sometimes you kind of just end up in this weird posture where your head is kind of in this weird position. You can't see, you're looking down. So you want your eyes to be up and you want your forehead to be down. So another problem here is that I can't see again. And this is something that I'm going to point out time and time again, because this is something I did a lot when I first started sparring. You have less experience and you just cover up when you get hit. So can't see there. And right here, this is one thing that I did well, but I could have done well. Sorry. I did well, but I could have done better. And the reason is because after I framed off of him, I should have framed with the other hand up. Framed off of my right hand, and my left hand was down, and I wasn't covered up. Now, another thing, I'm looking right at him, so that's good. I'm not looking down. I'm not shying away from the fight. However, my left arm should be up covering my chin. So there you go. My right hand is down, and I got caught with his left. I slipped there. No big deal. Okay, so this is why your instincts suck. Because natural fighting instincts in human beings naturally makes you want to cover up and shy away from the fight. If you're grappling, it makes you want to cover up and maybe push away. and spaz, and this is what happens a lot of times, and this is why if you have no formal training, you won't know how to fight, because it doesn't translate well with your natural instincts. Your natural instincts tell you to do things that are not good for fighting, like cover up and shy away. So not good. You got to train those things out of your system if you want to be a good fighter. Okay, so a problem that I'm seeing here is that every time I've been getting in the pocket range, my hands are down and my chin is up. If you look, I'm looking at my opponent, but my hands are down, my chin is up. I have horrible posture. I'm almost leaning back, and that could be problematic because you won't be able to move as well, and you also won't be covered up when punches are coming at you. And I should be firing from the pocket while covering up. I should be firing wherever those punches are coming from. Okay, so here's another example of my hands down in the pocket. Bad posture. I'm not sitting into my punches like I should be. I'm kind of just leaning into the target and throwing a bunch of punches, throwing a bunch of volume. Trying to overwhelm, but as you can see, he doesn't get overwhelmed by that because it's not very overwhelming. Alright, and that's it for the sparring today. So if you like this little breakdown, like, comment, follow, and share, you know what I mean? Subscribe to my channel, and in the comments I want you to tell me what you think I could have done better and what kind of videos you would like to see more of. If you like this type of content, I'm going to keep making more of it. You guys liked it last time, so I'm going to put it out there again.